Over-the-shoulder boulder holders, tit slings, hooter holders, torture devices. I think most of us can probably relate to the latter. 80%, you've all probably heard the stat, 80% of women are in the wrong bra. Oprah said it, so it must be true. Oprah said it. In my experience, I think it's more. I think that 100% of us have been in the wrong bra at some point in our lives. So that's where I come in. I've made it my mission to help women look and feel better from the underside out. Just to give you a little background on why I feel so passionately about the subject, I developed as a teenager with what I called at the time my mutant boobs. These two alien mounds of flesh on my chest not only looked completely different from each other, but they looked completely different from what I would see the girls in the locker room in gym class, and from what they looked like. So being 14, 15 years old, I'm like, oh my God, something's wrong with me. I'm different. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. And so I grew up in a little small town south of here called Hudson, and I would drive 45 miles to Crossgates Mall and go to the Victoria's Secret, and I would buy the Miracle bra, which was like truly the miracle of bras at the time, and I would take out the padding in one side, and I would put the padding in the other, and I would adjust the straps, and I would make them look even and just make them look normal. And I hid this shameful secret that I literally held on my chest for so long through high school and college and those formative years until I finally was diagnosed and I figured out what it was, and I had something called tubular breast deformity, which is actually quite common. So that was something that just made me so passionate about the subject, and when I became a journalist and I had this great platform to be able to help other women, I decided, I had to help women with this topic that we all struggle with so much. So today I actually have a very brave friend here named Bridget, and I'm going to call her forward. Now, fast forward all these years later, and I've built my brand and made it my business to help women and talk about bras. And I've been called the brapreneur, the bra-lebrity, and the fairy bra mother. So as the fairy bra mother today, I'm going to show you a little magic trick with Bridget. So come on out, Bridget. Sure. Yes. Bridget is very beautiful, but like most women, she is struggling with finding the proper fitting bra. So Bridget is actually going to show you today her incorrect fitting bra. So as you can see, this is doing nothing for Bridget. And like most women, she just kind of pulls whatever off the rack and feels like this is, okay, this is fine and I'm going to go with this. No idea what she's supposed to be looking for. So obviously we see some issues. She's getting some breast tissue bubbling out. She's getting the straps digging in. This is not lying where it's supposed to be. Nothing's really kind of holding her up. I'll turn her around. And as you can see, just, not really a flattering effect for her. So Bridget is now going to go behind our partition and I'm going to show you the proper. Bridget is very brave, okay? Just saying. Very brave woman. Give her a round of applause, please. Thank you. And I've done this many, many times, on Dr. Oz and the Today Show, and I've had lots of women that I've worked with, and you'll see the result is really amazing what the right bra really can do for you, not just for confidence boosting and feeling better in your clothing, but just really all around. You can look younger, thinner, all sorts of wonderful things that we all want. Okay, so now, as you can see the difference, this is a great bra from Soma. And obviously you can see it's very smooth all over. Everything is fitting. The underwire is completely flush against her rib cage. Nothing is sliding down. Nothing is digging in. She's getting a really nice flattering, smoothing effect in the back. It's just fitting her beautifully. And as she can show you when she pulls her clothing back on, it looks beautiful under even the thinnest shirt too. So what most women don't realize, the most important thing is fit. Okay, so it sounds like common sense, like get the right size, right? But most women don't know how to achieve that. And I get that it can be intimidating. You go into a store and you have like this stranger who's not your husband or your boyfriend, kind of manhandling you. It's like this woman named Helga. And, and she's like, come here. And, that is not exactly what we want. And so it can be very intimidating. So what I like to do is just show you simply how to fit yourself for a bra. So this is actually a tape measure. It is the kind that comes in a sewing kit, not the kind that's in your husband's toolbox, because that might not work. It's a little more rigid, and it's very simple. So the first measurement we're going to do, and you can go right over clothing and right over a bra, just like this. So the first thing we're going to do is wrap it around her rib cage, just below her bust. So this is actually the band measurement. So we're getting 36, okay? Now this is where it gets a little complicated with different bra companies. So some of them will actually want you to add 2 inches onto the band size or round up, or sometimes even add 4 or 5 inches to kind of match their sizing. But for our purposes today, we're going to measure her true to size and just give her kind of her size as a guideline. So now I'm going to go over the fullest part of her bust, just above the nipple line, okay? So that's just right here. And then that is measuring just about a 43. So now you calculate the difference. This is where math comes in. Where's our math whiz? This is where math comes in. You can do it, count on your fingers if you have to. 1 inch, 2 inch, 1 inch is an A cup, 2 inches a B cup, 3 inches is a C cup, and so on and so forth. I think I know my ABCs, right? So you go on up to that, and I think based on her measurement, she has a 9-inch difference, so I'm measuring her at a 36I. That can be difficult to find in stores. So that's where you get to have fun and you get to play with it, and it's trial and error. And you have to go into the store and see, you can go up in the band. It's called a sister size. So you can go up in the band and down in the cup, which is what we've done here with Bridget to fit her into a bra from Soma so she could go into the mall and pick out a bra. So we went actually up to a 40G, I think we gave you, to get you the proper fitting bra. So that's why it's so tricky. And it's really not an exact science. It's really just trial and error. Believe it or not, a bra has as much engineering as a suspension bridge. A very wise person once said that. That person was not me. But I can assure you they were very smart. And believe it or not, all of the parts to the bra have to work together. So if they're not working together, if one part of the bra is not fitting or working properly, the whole thing will fail. So you actually get 90% of your support in the bra from the band, okay? So from this part that just wraps around you is 90% of your support. So you have to really make sure the band is fitting properly. And it should be fitting snugly, because when you walk out of even when you walk out of the store, just like you're breaking in your shoes, your bra automatically starts breaking in. It's Lycra, it's stretchy fabric. So you're going to be breaking in your bra. So you want to make sure that it's nice and snug in the band. The rest of the support, obviously, we're getting from the cups, depending on whether you have a structured, like a molded cup, or a soft cup like she does, and then a little bit of support coming from the straps. Okay, so every part of the bra has to be working properly and doing its job. And obviously, the wrong bra can cause many implications. What a lot of people don't realize is that besides just feeling confident and looking better, the wrong bra can actually make you sick. Believe it or not, there's been an entire book on whether or not your bra can cause cancer. And many, many people believe this to be true. There have been no medical studies to back this up, but the theory behind that is if it's too tight, it's pressing on your lymphatic system, and it actually can cause cancer cells to form. So there are many people who still believe this, but this has been unfounded, and millions of women have been wearing bras for more than 100 years, so I can assure you there's more benefits to wearing the right one. However, just wearing the wrong size can cause things like poor posture, back pain, migraine headaches, even skin irritations, infections. If you're pregnant, nursing, you can get mastitis if your bra is not fitting you properly. So you really want to make sure that you're wearing the proper fit, not just for the support that you need, but also for your own mental health and well-being. And the right bra, as I mentioned earlier, and which is, I think, why I've made it so much my mission, the right bra can make you feel more confident, look younger, because the girls are boosted up where they're supposed to be, right? And gravity is our enemy, ladies, okay? So if your band is riding up in the back, just think about it logically. It's coming down the front, okay? So we want to reverse the effects of gravity. We want to lift things up, not let them slide down. So it will make you look younger. You can look thinner. up to 10 pounds thinner. When, oftentimes if you're wearing the wrong bra and your breasts are kind of spreading apart, it actually makes you look wider, heavier than you are, creates lumps and bumps that aren't there. So the right bra will actually suck you in right here and make you look thinner. Bridget said she came out of the dressing room and the salesperson said to her, "You look so much thinner." Like even the salesperson was surprised what the right bra can do. So it's amazing really what it can do. So if you do anything, and I know for the men in the audience, encourage the ladies in your life to do this, okay? So if you do anything for yourself as we're heading into the new year, go out and get a bra fitting or give yourself a fitting and go out and get yourself some new bras, and I guarantee you will feel like a new person. And I mean, one little piece of fabric can do that. It's pretty amazing. So I encourage you all to do that, and I think that's my spiel, so thank you.